Okay, remember where I told you that the children were the ones responsible for pumping the water? That green pump right in front of you, right in the middle of the screen, that was what might have been used to pump water. It's a little bit more modernized now. And here's the back porch of the kitchen. So in the kitchen, everything was made from scratch. The butter was churned, the bread was made from scratch, jam was canned, everything was made from scratch. And if we were here on a field trip, this would have been your outdoor kitchen area. You would have done a rotation here where you would have actually churned the butter and made some jam and biscuits. And then farther off into the back of the space over there is where you would have had laundry duty. And you would have washed clothes by hand. You can see the washing machine. They've kind of moved it over here. This was a modern day little washer where they'd wring the clothes out. So you would have done that as you were here, if you were really here. Here's the garden. Everything they could plant, they would plant so they could have their own fresh vegetables. So you can see here today they even have, I think those are strawberries, and some fava beans are growing back there, and some fruit trees in the back. The other station you would have had would have been over here at the carriage house. Now this carriage house has only been here for about 30 years. But back in the day, this is where the blacksmiths would do all of their iron work and their woodworking and everything that had to be made. So one of your rotations would have been here at the carriage building where you would have made something from scratch. When my children came, I think they made some sort of a box. So they put the box together with the metal nails that the blacksmiths would have made for them. So there's just a quick glance, first-hand view of the Bernhard Museum. You can see it's got things surrounding it now, but can you imagine that this may have been the only thing here 100 years ago? Nothing else was around it. It was very quiet and peaceful, and it was just a beautiful place. We're so lucky to still have this in our community.